Welcome to the channel. Purpose of channel is to facilitate students in learning physics at their convenience. It is a class without a classroom, so learn physics at your convenience. Let us start our today's topic, that is DC motor. Students, a DC motor is a device that is used to convert electrical energy into mechanical energy. So it is the definition of a DC motor. I repeat it, a device that converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. We call it direct current motor or DC motor. It works on direct current. Unidirectional current is used in this motor, and this motor converts this current into movement or mechanical energy. Now, what is the working principle of a DC motor? Students, you have studied that when a current carrying coil, look at this, ABCD, is placed between the two poles of a magnet, means when a current carrying coil is placed inside a magnetic field exerts force on it. Force is exerted on a current carrying coil placed in magnetic field. It is the basic principle of a DC motor. That is, when a current carrying coil is placed in magnetic field, it is acted upon by a force. So this is the basic principle behind the working of a DC motor. Now, what is its construction? What are its different parts? Basic working parts of a DC motor are: a magnetic field is required, for which two magnets poles are used, north and south poles. They are arranged in front of each other. Actually, it is a U-shaped magnet. So those two ends are facing each other. So first part is the permanent magnet. Second part of the DC motor is a coil that is capable of rotating about a central fixed point. Practically, it is a coil that is wounded on an iron cylinder. The combination of this coil and iron cylinder is called armature. So the second part of the DC motor is its armature. It is the central part, a cylinder on which wire is wounded. And third part is the split rings. These are the semicircular rings connected at two ends of the coil. And the fourth part is carbon brushes. These are two brushes which are touching these split rings, and they are used to make the external circuit in contact with the coil. For external circuit connection, these carbon brushes are used. They just rub across the split rings, and these brushes do not move along as the coil rotates. So these are the different parts of a DC motor. I repeat it: a magnet, permanent magnet, a coil that is capable of rotating about a fixed point. The combination of coil and the arrangement is known as armature. Two split rings at the ends of the coil and two carbon brushes. This combination of split ring and carbon brushes is also known as commutator. So magnetic field or magnet, armature, and commutator. These are the three basic parts of a DC motor. Now, how it works? Working of a DC motor. Student, again look at this diagram. When we supply electrical energy to these split rings, to the coil actually, using these split rings through carbon brushes. When current starts flowing in the coil, I told you it becomes a current carrying rectangular coil in the magnetic field. This coil is acted upon by the two forces in opposite direction on these two sides. These two forces constitute a couple, and that couple causes the coil to rotate. So by this way, electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy and the coil start rotating in the magnetic field. This is how a DC motor work. It is the construction and working of a simple DC motor. When we supply current through carbon brushes to the split rings, the current flows in the coil and coil becomes a magnet. The magnetic field of the coil interacts with the magnetic field of these two poles between these two poles of a magnet. So these two fields interact, producing rotation in the coil, converting electrical energy into movement or mechanical energy. Students, this is how a DC motor works. I hope it is clear. Thank you for sparing your time to watch this video. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Take care of you. Goodbye.